Good morning, class, and welcome back to Hot School. Hope you had yourselves a great recess. In today's lesson, we will be going over Lunara, centaur from the Warcraft universe, who deals a lot of damage over time. And she is definitely a tank buster. She can do a ton of damage to some high health targets. Has the ability to stick to them because she has a little bit quicker of a movement speed, and has the ability to slow down her targets, causing even more so. So she can definitely do a lot of sustain damage. So with that being said, let's go ahead and see what Lunara's got.
The hunt is on.
Alrighty, so we find ourselves in Hanamura Temple. On the friendly team, we got Lunara, anub'arak, Maev, Kel'Thuzad, Deckard, and on the enemy team, we've got Samuro, the Lost Vikings, Malfurion, Vala, Kael'thas. Holy crap, matchmaking. What is going on? Well, hopefully our Kel'Thuzad should be able to stack some Blight pretty easily, having the Lost Vikings and Samuro. So we'll see kind of what happens here. Don't really have any high targets for us to dot down. However, our damage should still be pretty good. However, Malfurion with his heals over time is kind of the counter to Lunara's from a healing standpoint. Let's go ahead.
I hope you are better prepared for this than I am.
Alrighty, so Lunara. So first things first, you'll notice that we don't have a mount. We actually move 20% faster than non-mounted heroes because we kind of, frolic. Our trait ability is Nature's Toxin, so our basic attacks and damaging abilities poison their target, doing damage for 3 seconds. And so every additional application increases the duration by 3 seconds. So that's where that huge damage comes in, is from our ability to constantly keep our opponents dotted up. We're gonna take at level 1. We're gonna take let's take Natural Perspective. This is gonna make it so that our
Reclaims all. The forest fights.
oh man, we get some damage out of him. Okay, so this is gonna make it so that we can see people for the entire duration that they have the thing on them. We want to go ahead and get our toxin out on these Samuro, when possible, so that we can see them. That's the main reason why we took that talent. Our Q ability is called Noxious Blossom. After 0.5 seconds, it pops a little bit of damage in that area.
I just love watching them do.
Go ahead and pop that there and get out of there. Our W ability is called Crippling Spores. So any enemy that is currently affected by nature's toxins have the duration increased by 3 seconds and are slowed by 40% for 3 seconds.
The forest fights back.
We're gonna die. Went in too deep on the Kael'thas. He did go Convection, so he's going to be starting that quest over again. At our E ability is called Wisp, and so we can go ahead and use that to gain some vision. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna help out our Maeve.
Let's go.
We're gonna launch our mist up there. So the mist, as you see it here, traveling right now, you can kind of micromanage it and tell it where it to go. But it'll sit there and it'll give you vision of what you find.
This was never your land. Select talent. Let's go.
All right, at level 4, let's take. We're gonna take Blossom Swell, which is gonna increase the range of our Q ability, like that,
This was never your land.
and increase the range and the radius of it, so we hit it more often. As I'm not very good with Lunara, as you can probably already tell.
Fresh as a flower.
Maybe by the time we get going here, maybe I'll make something happen. Go ahead, we gotta hitting that Vala from the back there. Oh, we got this. We got the slow on the Vala. I was trying to go up and grab those heals. We just don't really have any way of really holding them kind of to us. We just need to play safer. Is basically what it comes down to. Now this is where the Vikings are going to excel if we stay pushing the payload forever, because they're going to be able to gain XP in these different lanes. They have a lot of burst damage. Go ahead and light that Vala up.
Fine then.
It's a gift.
Intruders.
Allow me to share it.
Go ahead and do as much damage as we can to that Malfurion. But it looks like we missed the payload while we were doing that, so probably should have done something else.
Of the forest.
Get away from me.
Regrow.
Alright, they're pushing bot, so we need to hurry up and get back down there. Try to defend this off as much as we can. As we slowly prance down there.
This was never your land.
Select a talent.
Just go ahead and tag that Vala a couple times. Just let her know that we're here. At level 7, we're going to take...
Fine then.
Noxious Blossom, which is going to make it so that our attacks can spread. So if we hit a hero with our Q ability, it causes our next basic attack to hit up to 4 enemies. So we're going to go ahead and do that. And take out that Kael'thas. It should be enough to take him out.
Fresh as a flower.
He might have gotten heals from the Malfurion.
I just love watching them wilt. Growing strong.
Gotta back up. Gotta make sure that we don't get hit by that other stuff.
I just
Go ahead and
love
get
watching them wilt.
Get lots of damage out here. Alright, so see, we got lots of dots going out here, which is big for us. I'm just going to back off because that Samurai was coming up to us. Go ahead and grab that there. That should be a dead KT. And you can go ahead and start convection over.
Calls for a retreat. You are not as weak as you appear.
Growing strong.
Alright, well, let's take this camp. Let's let the team know. Oh, okay. Well, we can do this here too. As long as we're getting some type of camp, we need to be getting XP here. We should be using our Wisp more also. Let Kane know that we're coming over here to help out.
Time for some weeding.
Go ahead and pop our W. Just keep the damage coming out.
The payload will be redeployed shortly.
Trying to do as much damage as I can. At level 10, we're going to take Leaping Strike, which is going to allow us. So if an enemy is within here, we just target them, pop it, and then we'll go flying over them, throwing down a spear. Looks cool as hell.
The forest fights back.
And basically does that. We're going to go slow him. That's going to be a dead Malfurion.
Regrow. Had to come to
Escort
this.
the payload.
Where's the excitement? The forest fights back.
I'm just dropping down that turret just because I didn't want to make any really poor things. Probably should have saved the turret for over here, but we got in a ton of damage though, and so even though we died, we definitely did a ton of damage there, which it's gonna help us. Hopefully we can get that Samuro 2. Samuro 2. Samuro. No kill on the Samuro. Oh well.
Where's the excitement?
Hey, my turret was still there. It was still doing things. And here I was afraid that it wasn't gonna do anything.
Confront this dangerous hero.
So that's the one downside with the Lunara, is that since she can't mount, she doesn't really move all that fast. Now, one of the level 1 talents we had could have helped us there, but we took a different one, so we're gonna go ahead and chill here for a sec. We're just gonna go ahead and do damage there.
Double kill.
And we're just gonna come in here and do some damage. I'm rooted.
Quadra
Still, don't care. We won. Oh god, I'm so bad at Lunara. At level 13, we're gonna take Let Them Wither, which is going to increase the duration of the slow by 1 second and cause it to no longer delay. So we can go ahead and keep the enemies slowed as much as we can. Slows are going to be huge for us. What's our anub'arak's sadism at? 128. Ooh, he's getting up there. Is he going to bribe this? What are you doing? Oh, got a kill on a Vala. Big damage out.
Intruders. I will renew these lands.
Stay a while and listen.
Ah! Tried to jump over as Samuro came up. I thought we were still fighting in this location there. I should have looked more at the mini-map there. I didn't realize that we had stopped that. I didn't realize that we had lost Kane. That was my bad, just not looking at the map. And that should be a dead KT. Good pull by our superior KT. Well, in this case. We're gonna come down as soon as we can. We're gonna go ahead and throw a mist up here, get us some vision into that bush right there. Kind of come down here. It looks like they're wanting to fight. So if they're fighting, we'll fight. We're almost there.
Taste my spear.
We can slow him. I won't kill him.
Slain. Select attack. Payload redeployment in progress.
Can we invade their camp? Oh, what do they got going on here? Oh no! Oh, and all the sadism. All the sadism. Oh God, half of my health.
Escort the payload.
And to think he didn't even hit convection. Level 16, we're going to take unfair advantage. So we do more damage to targets that are slowed. So when we pop them with the slow, they are going to be taking more damage. So as you can see on that Vala right now, she's taking additional damage because we had that slow. Because we used our W ability to pop out that slow.
Where's the excitement? Abandon hope. This was never.
Oh no, the silence! No. We got a lot of damage out there, and once again, we kind of lit up a bunch of people with damage, but oh, is our Maeve gonna die? She is gonna die. Oh, he missed the chain back. I mean, once again, we kind of came in, did a lot of damage. That silence really screwed us because I was trying to use our leaping strike to jump back out, but we didn't have it available. They snagged that KT. And be able to do a lot of damage to him, but they can snag that KT. That's huge. We're gonna come up here. We're gonna stop this Viking from doing Viking things. They got the KT, so that's once again starting his convection quest over, which at this point he's just not gonna complete it.
Taste my spear. The forest fights back.
And we're just gonna take out these Vikings. Now we took a lot of damage, but I just wanted to get these damn Vikings out of here. I wanted to feel like I did something. Alright, the team's doing that.
Let's go.
We can't do this samurai camp thing. He'd hit us too hard.
Enemy fort destroyed.
Let's come down here and get this XP. Throw a wisp over there.
Taste my spear.
And so as you can see, that being able to hit multiple targets after using our Q ability really helps us with our ability even to take on these camps. We're just gonna go ahead and pop that. I'm just gonna finish that out. Take out that camp.
Fine work, my friend.
Just trying to keep up on the camp stuff. Oh,
Time for some weeding.
oh, we're gonna die from this.
Waiting for.
Yeah, we don't have the health to deal with the power blast, and our Kane was stuck doing his stay a while, so we couldn't get a heal from him. I was looking around for a close heal, or somebody to jump over, but there wasn't anybody really there, so we were kind of screwed in that situation. It's still our fault, but we got the camp. The KT still died. So I mean, we did everything that I guess we're kind of supposed to do. At level 20, we're going to take Intensifying Toxin, which is going to increase the damage that our toxin does on targets that have it for over 3 seconds. So once again, all of this has really been building up on our ability to stack that toxin. So once we have that toxin on our targets and we get those slows on them, they're going to be taking so much damage over time. That we'll be in good. The only downside that we have is that their burst damage is greater than our damage over time currently, as far as when we get assaulted by stuff. So
Enemy destroyed.
so definitely not our best showing for Lunara, but you can see at least, ooh, that chain was solid. But you can see at least that how the build works into itself to give out a ton of damage,
Payload
specifically on targets that aren't going to be on targets that have like high health and let us basically hit them for a while here.
You have been slain.
Yeah, that was dumb. I was hoping that we were gonna try to take out that Malfurion and finish that out,
Well,
but
that could have been worse.
oh well. I was trying to defend out this as much as we can so we get this as a push, because I just kind of wanted to win. I didn't really want to fight all too much more here, but it looks like we're gonna be able to do some meaningful core damage. Gonna be able to get the payload almost pulled in. But as you saw, even the amount of damage that we were doing that Malfurion was quite a bit. So, this is literally my worst showing on characters here. But I think in this match I've just gotten too aggressive, trying to be positioned up, trying to do damage, and just getting blown up immediately by the Kael'thas and Vala. Just making poor decisions. We're coming up here to the team as quickly as we can.
Keep destroyed.
Growing strong.
Team! Good roots here. We're gonna take on a Viking. That's about all we got. We're gonna go ahead and pop the slow on him, make him revealable. God damn! That Vala damage.
Kill.
Oh well, we still got the kills, and still that should be GG. God, man. Blah. So yeah, so definitely as far as Oh, the teleport. That was nice. So we got a win. I can't say that we had really anything to do with that win. We were there. We killed some Vikings a couple times, right? Really, yeah. The Alarak and the Kel'Thuzad, they did a great job of capitalizing. They just had that burst damage to kind of counteract the burst damage that we were kind of being hit with. However, we'll talk about the build, as it is a great build, especially against sustained target heroes, and if you have better positioning and stuff than I do. So at level 1, taking natural perspective. So what this does, we took that so that we could keep that Samuro, so that when he did engage on us and we were able to hit him and we popped the nature's toxin on him, that when he tried to teleport out, as you saw there at the end of the match, it made him revealed. So we were able to then get more damage out on him. At level 4, we took Blossom Swell. What this did is this increased the range of our Q ability by 25% and the radius by 20%. Just once again, that was really trying to get to outrange like the Vala or the KT from being able to do that damage to us. Level 7 Splintered Spear. Using Noxus Blossom causes Lunara's next basic attack to hit up to 4 enemies. And these extra attacks can apply Nature's Toxin. So that's a huge amount of extra damage that we were able to put out. Primarily we used it on minion waves because our positioning was bad in that match. Level 10 we took Leaping Strike, which slows jump over the enemy, slowing them by 80% and dealing some damage. It doesn't slow them for very long, only 0.35 seconds, but it has 2 charges. So the common tactic there is to Leaping Strike over your target, then Leaping Strike back over them, pop your W ability so that they are slowed, take that additional damage from the poison and hit them with the Q, and most targets are just going to die by that pretty much alone. Level 13, we took Let Them Wither. This increased the Crippling Spore's slow duration, and all of these talents were all building into our Nature's Toxin and slow, so that at level 16, when we got Unfair Advantage, our Nature's Toxin dealt 60% more damage to heroes that were slowed, rooted, or stunned. So that way we were able to basically compile all of that damage. Then at level 20, Intensifying Toxin. At 3 stacks, Nature's Toxin deals an additional 40% more damage. So as you can see, that can really build up into making that Nature's Toxin do tons of damage over time. So if you're going against targets that are more of a sustained damage, Lunara is going to out-sustain damage the crap out of them because of all of the stacks of the dots. As far as some build variation stuff here, level 1, one thing that you see a lot of people taking would have helped us in cases too is Hippity Hop. What this does is when not basic attacking or taking damage for 5 seconds, increase the move speed bonus by 10%. So what that allows us to do is in those instances where we died, which obviously there was quite a few of them during that match, we would be able to get back to our team faster because we would have more movement speed. So if you ever have to hearth or anything, it's a really good option to kind of come back. And if we would have used our Wisp more, we could take Sentinel Wisp, which would allow us to get more of a just more vision from the Wisp itself. Level 4, the number one thing that I see is Nature's Culling, actually, which increases the toxin damage to non-heroes. And so that allows you to do camps and minion waves and stuff even faster than she does. However, I have seen some siphoning toxin, getting heals back from having Nature's Toxin out. So if you can get Nature's Toxin on a lot of heroes, that is a lot of healing that you can have coming back as well. Level 7, let's see. I see Choking Pollen every now and again, because what that allows you to do is so that if you have an enemy that has Nature's Toxin on them, it allows you to increase the damage that your Q ability would do on something that you've already hit. So it allows you to kind of, instead of the way that we were doing it, which was kind of using the Q a lot of times to initiate in a fight, landing a hit first and then using Choking Pollen on them after the fact. See, that's also a really good one. Wild Vigor. Using Crippling Spores increases the damage of Lunara's next 4 basic attacks by 50%. She already hits pretty hard, so that's definitely a good one. Level 10 for the variation on her ult, Thornwood Vine, throws out a line of thorns, basically, that deals damage. It has the 3 charges that just does damage out in front of them. I believe it stacks the Nature's Toxin on it too, so that you can have just more damage, and once again kind of going out and ability to damage. It's also a really good one so that you're not putting yourself into poor positions like we did a lot with our Leaping Strike, because I'm not very good with Lunara. I don't play her ever. I'd say the last time I played her was at the end of week 2 of her being out. So it's definitely been a while. Now, see, Abolish Magic is really good for the ability to remove all damage over time and disabling effects from a hero and Lunara. That's it. That's a cleanse ability on a hero that's not a healer. So that could be pretty invaluable. Let's see. And Unfair Advantage is just too good at level 16 with being able to do that extra damage to people that are slowed, because you can inflict that slow. And yeah, you could use Boundless Stride. It would help you jump to allies, but really that intensifying toxin is huge if you can land those stacks on them. Next one, let's see who we have next. We have Maiev. Another character that I haven't really played much, so we'll see how that goes. But thank you guys so much. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I know I didn't showcase everything that Lunara could do, but well, there she is. They can't all be winners, right? So with that being said, you guys have yourselves a great rest of your day, and we will see you guys all next time. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did like it, be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more gaming content. It really helps me out. It doesn't cost me anything. Thank you again. Have a great day.